I'm Eva. Today we're doing a look that I quite enjoy because it is very wearable. I mean, almost everything that I do on this channel is what I would call wearable, but this one is like you could go to work wearing it and it would still be appropriate, so very wearable. Every color that I'm going to use is on this palette, and I will circle them as we go along so you know what we'll use them. So what I just said is a lie because I always do my little white powder first. You don't have to use Annabelle's. You don't even really have to. You could literally use like your setting powder for this. I think the white just gives a little bit of a nicer base than a translucent powder though. What's your first step for your eyelids? Like, I'm curious. Do you guys use primers? Are you more of a like concealer on the lid kind of person? Do you just go right in with color? Like, what's your first step? Okay, we're filling in the crease here with the shade Blonde. They say blondes have more fun. You'll notice I am blending this shade up onto my brow bone, but not quite to the brow. This is what I'm going to call our base color for the day. See what I'm talking about? We're now going to go in with a shade Hazel. And we're just going to kind of strengthen up our crease over here. Super light motions. We're not trying to cram this in here. Trying to gently place it down. You'll notice I'm only going about 3/4 of the eye, and that's because we're going to darken up the other side. Obviously, if you wanted to, you could pull it, but it won't really make a big difference. I love this color. It has such a warmth to it without it being a like hard red shade. It has that beautiful warmth without being like way too much. Do you look a little bit like this? And you're on the right track. Okay, we're now going to pick up the color Hickory. Beautiful dark shade we got over here. And just place it on the outside of the eye here. Okay, now that we've reached this point of like dark to light, we are going to start blending. We're going to do so very lightly. Now I realize that lightly blending takes a lot more time, but it is worth doing so. Vigorously blending is for contouring. Light blending is for your eyes. You will notice I grabbed a large blending brush because I'm not really interested in keeping the color very isolated. Like, I want it to move about a little. I want it to have a little more fluidity, and hence why we're doing this. I don't know what song that is, but it's been stuck in my head. You're thinking, Eva, this is way too much blending. No. Once you've reached this point in your blending journey, you're ready to move on. I'm going to grab a much thinner brush this time around. I'm going to go in with Warm Cedar. We're just carving this right over our eye. And you guessed it, we're going to blend a little more. We don't have to blend this one nearly as much as we blended the other two previous colors because we do want to keep its shape, but we do have to blend a little so it doesn't look ridiculous. So we should be looking like this. Now we are going to go in with the shade Daisy, and we're just going to press it gently up top here, just under the brow. Daisy is a very shimmery shade. It doesn't have a lot of pigment, but it gives that nice shine right under the brow. See that moment we're having? Highlighter on the cheek, highlighter up here. Different highlighters, but same general pigment going on. Hell yeah! That's what I'm going for. Okay, we're now going to go in the shade Magnolia. And press that real nice. Quickly just blend up the top edge here where we hit our crease. Now we are going to take a very small brush, go back in with our Hickory shade, and carve it under the eye. Nice and gentle, we don't need to make it big. And of course we're going to want to blend that out a bit. Okay, we are going to take a white eyeliner, hit the bottom waterline. You guys know I do this to kind of open up my eye a little. You see the difference? You see why I do this? I think I would like to switch to a nude liner at some point, but haven't found one that's really wowed me in any shop. So if you guys have any recommendations for a nude liner for my waterline, I would be very happy to hear them. Would any look be complete without liner? Maybe, but not mine. We did just the littlest, tiniest little wing there. Torture time! Oh, yeah, girl. I really do like the formula of this mascara. It's very thin. It doesn't get very clumpy, like my lashes maintain being individual like lashes instead of being 14 lashes stuck together. Yes, I just got it on my cheek. I'm an idiot. It's fine. No, I like the formula. I like the brush on this one. It's very inexpensive. I was using the Makeup Forever mascara and I thought it was going to be my ride or die, and then I started getting eye infections, so it seemed to yield great results. But not long after buying it, my eyes started acting up, and then I started getting infections and very painful like irritation in my eyes. So I was like, okay, obviously like I gotta do some super sterilization and get rid of some products that were a little older, and I was like, okay, maybe they're what caused the problem here. And I gave my eyes like a week of rest, no products on them, and then I put on the Makeup Forever mascara again, and my eyes immediately were burning before I was even done applying it, and I'm like, okay, this isn't even a bacterial issue. Like if it was a bacterial issue, it would take a little bit of time for it to like get introduced to my eye and that, but no, it burned like immediately. So I think perhaps I just have an allergic reaction to their product or something of that sort, but I'm very hesitant to try to wear it again. Considering this is my favorite look, what lipstick do you think I'm gonna use? Because if you said Ruby Woo, you were right. I don't know why I love it so much. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's just a really good basic product. Did your mothers ever teach you this trick? Was that something your mother's taught you to do? The tissue and the brush? Or was that just mine? It really does work. Like it takes off the excess of the lipstick so you don't wind up with like smearing and bleeding. And it kind of, I don't know, takes away any texture the lipstick has, so. Okay, see right here? Nothing. Bright red lips that are kiss proof because of using that little system. I hear people do it with blotting paper as well. I've never tried it that way. I'm curious if it works the same. If it does, it's awesome. Okay, well that's the look. I think it's very appropriate. It's very versatile. I can't think of a place that a normal person would go in a day where this isn't appropriate. You going to work? Appropriate. Going to the bank? Appropriate. Going to a dinner? Appropriate. Like, it's a very wearable look. If you wanted to shorten it down a little, you could just do one warm shade instead of the warm inside, dark warm outside. That would save you some blending time, but like the look will still work if you do it that way. Anyways, I'm Eva. If you guys like this video, please hit like, comment down below, and hit subscribe so I can see you guys next time.